Hey everybody, welcome to a special edition of Motivational Mondays. I am so excited today because today is June's 5th birthday. That is so crazy to me to hear that I have a 5-year-old daughter, but it's been an amazing experience, and I honestly wouldn't trade a single moment of it. If you know June, and even if you don't know June, once you meet her, you will grow to love her just like we do. She's a smart, talented, creative, funny, silly, inquisitive, just awesome little soul. And I am truly blessed to be her mother. I remember a lot of people asking me as a new mom, okay, so what are you excited about for this baby, for this pregnancy? And my answer was always the same. It was, I can't wait to see the world again through her eyes. Because I worked in childcare for 9+ years, and it was such an amazing thing to see kids discover new things, to learn new things, and to just be in awe of the things that sometimes we every day take for granted. A cat running across, no big deal. That's something we see every day. A flower. Sometimes you'll stop and look at it, but things like that to kids, they were just amazing things. It didn't take much to entertain them or to pique their inquisitive minds, and it was just an amazing thing to see. And I was excited, okay, like I'm gonna have my own child, to get to explore things with her, bring her into my world, share some of the things that I love to do with her, and she honestly has not let me down yet. One of my favorite things about June is just her inquisitiveness. She loves to question things. And sometimes as a parent, it can be just a little nerve-wracking, like, okay, how do I answer this? Or another question. But I know that she is building her curiosity. She's exploring the world. And, you can't ask for anything better than that. One of June's favorite things to do was to stack. And when I tell you she will stack anything, I am not exaggerating. We would be in the grocery store, we would stop in the cat food section. She would literally pull all of the cat food jars off the aisle, and she's in the aisle stacking cat food cans. And that was my time to just honestly step back and let her have time to explore. So I made special time in our grocery store trips or wherever we were going so that June could stack. In the dollar store, I remember being there before, and she took the spools of ribbon down and she would stack them to see how many she could get before they would fall, or she would count and see how many colors or what patterns she could make. And that was a game for us. And that was something that I learned from her too, to sit back and just kind of watch. This is one of the books that I bought for June. We were out on a shopping trip at Target. I remember seeing this book, Ada Twist, Scientist, and it's become one of our absolute favorite books. And as I'm kind of going through the book at Target, I'm reading through it, kind of skimming through it, and I come across this page, and it really touched me. I was actually getting emotional in Target, and I'm just going to read it to you. The story is the premises of a little girl. She's very curious, like June, and she's trying to figure out what this smell is. She goes through, tests and trials as a scientist, her hypothesis, trying to figure out what it is, and then her parents are getting, kind of frazzled, like, what's going on? You're tearing up stuff, and it was getting out of hand for the parents in their eyes. So they're trying to figure out what to do. And I'm just going to read a little bit of this to you, and it really, to me, set home what we've been trying to work to do for June. They watched their young daughter and sighed as they did. What would they do with this curious kid who wanted to know what the world was about? They smiled and whispered, "We'll figure it out." And that's what they did, because that's what you do when your kid has a passion and a heart that is true. They remade their world. Now they're all in the act of helping young Ada sort fiction from fact. Oh, and when I read that, that was kind of like the Lord's message to me, saying, okay, keep doing what you're doing. Keep trying to make sure that she has those opportunities to figure things out, because that's what she needs. And the amazing thing about this, when I read that part to June, she stopped me and she was like, wow, that's what you're doing for me. And it made me feel awesome to know that she can notice those times that we're making special circumstances and special situations for her to get those learning experiences and to just be comfortable being who she is. And that was an amazing feeling to me. I truly believe that God gives each of us everything that He knows that we're supposed to have. We may not know it at the time, we may not see it, but I truly believe that everything that God gives us is what we're supposed to have. Um, and it's been my prayer, and it continues to be my prayer. I ask the Lord to help me to be who I'm supposed to be for June, so that she can be who God created her to be. And I hope that I'm being the mother that she needs. I hope I'm being the leader, the, hands off as she needs me to be, to let her explore and learn the life the way God needs her to figure it out. And I'll leave you with this. I truly believe that God gives each of us exactly what it is that we need, whether we can see it or not. And I really truly don't believe that parenting is any different. There are different parents for different children for a reason. Everybody has their own different parenting style. And that specific parenting style is what God knew that that child needed, so they could be who He created them to be. All right, thank you so much for watching. I hope this message has been a blessing to you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this message if it's been a blessing to you, or you know somebody else that it may be a blessing to. All right, thank you so much. Bye-bye.